first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound.
Hi, the gray-haired hiker checking in from Death Valley, wandering around with my hiking buddies and trying not to fry in the sun. We've been poking into deserts and canyons and trails, and honestly, half the time it feels like we've stumbled onto another planet. Dry lake beds, sudden mountains, twisty canyons, volcanic rock everywhere, geology so wild it makes every other trip I've ever taken look tame. With ominous names like Badwater Basin, Stovepipe Wells, and Furnace Creek, you know you'd better show up prepared. Places don't get names like that because they're gentle and welcoming. They get them because the conditions out here are remote, unforgiving, and ready to roast the unprepared. Just ask this guy who was waiting for the tow truck company to call him back.
Through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name because there ain't no one for to...
The first area we're hiking is Golden Canyon, a place full of features that hint at a time millennia ago when this whole region was underwater. Hard to picture now, but a river once flowed through here, carving out the shapes we're walking among. Here's David standing in an ancient dry waterfall where that river once cut a smooth chute into the rock. Just over half a mile into the hike, the natural bridge appears towering overhead. More than 20 feet thick and about 35 feet above the canyon floor, it forms a rugged arch linking the canyon walls. Long ago, flowing water carved a sharp bend into the rock, and powerful floods eventually punched a hole through it. As the canyon deepened, the bridge ended up high and exposed. Unlike Utah's smooth sandstone arches, this one is a mix of jagged rock, gravel, and ancient sediment cemented together. As we head deeper into Golden Canyon, things might start to look familiar, especially if you've seen the first Star Wars movie. Yep, this is the very spot where poor R2-D2 gets ambushed and zapped by the Jawa. The geological story of the Artist Point area is surprisingly rich. More than 5 million years ago, repeated volcanic eruptions buried the landscape in layers of ash and minerals. Over time, the combination of heat and water chemically altered those materials, with varying amounts of oxygen and other elements shaping the final mix. Chemical analysis revealed a true paint pot of ingredients: iron, aluminum, magnesium, and titanium, though interestingly no copper. The result is an artist's palette splashed across the slopes, a natural canvas of vivid, shifting color. Well, I hope you're enjoying these scenes from Death Valley. This place is pure magic, best explored the old-fashioned way, one step at a time. I'll let you wander down the trail and through the rest of the video without me jabbering on. Thanks for watching, and always, stay thirsty, my friends.
In the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Otherwise, you got a big step.
Big step for mankind.
Yeah.